Good morning, everyone. I gotta tell you, there's some strange happenings here at the homestead. This morning, well, last night, I checked the temperatures that we were, this side they're up on the fabric. I checked the temperatures and we were supposed to be in the mid-40s last night, so I did not cover my garden. I woke up this morning, I was out here tending to the goats, and I noticed the garden was covered. I had all this garden fabric just laid on the ground, just so that it would be here for a fast, throw it over, we got frost coming kind of situation. Well, unbeknownst to me, the temperature plummeted down into the low to mid 30s last night. But I got up this morning, and as you can see, the garden's covered, guys. Now, you want to hear something strange? This was fully covered. I think the breeze knocked this off. But you want to hear something really bizarre? Nobody in my household covered this garden. Nobody. We all assumed the garden was safe because the temperatures were going to be in the mid-40s. And I have cold hardy crops in right now, so they would have been fine. But someone's covered my garden. Is that bizarre or what? And the interesting part is that side over there still has the block on, which I left on because I just flipped the cover up and over, so the next time I had to cover, I just flip it this way and put a few blocks on and I'm good to go. I never had any plans of saving this. This is the green beans and they're way beyond their productivity, so I was just getting ready to pull them in the next couple days. And as you can see, the covers are on the garden. I love having a garden helper. I'd love to know who to thank. But yeah, very, very bizarre happenings here. Now this is in here. This probably got bumped. I'm sure whoever did this is not very graceful. And this is my little, let's see if I can get this. There, that's my tomato, that's to start tomato seeds outside rather than inside, because inside I don't have the light I need. And because we're off grid, we can't run lights all night long or even for an extended day. So, yeah, guys, I don't know what to tell y'all. It's totally bizarre. Cody, did you cover the garden? Can you smell who did cover the garden? Can you give any insight at all who covered my garden? I don't think he has a clue, although he does tend to come out here and sniff around a lot. Look at all the fungus growing here, guys. That's a sign of healthy soil. I'm looking to see if I have any sprouts. I had one little one up yesterday, but I don't see it today. The cold might have been too much. Oh, there you go. There we go, right there. There's one. Oh, here's another. I don't know what that is yet. We'll have to wait and see. It could be broccoli. But yeah, bizarre, bizarre, bizarre. Yes. Do I think I know who did it? Yes. Will people call me crazy for thinking this? Absolutely. But you have to remember, we have a very respectful relationship with these guys here. And they tend to always be looking out for us. We have had these goats now over a year. And we haven't had one issue with predators, and here's why. Knowing that they're here, knowing they're nocturnal, I ask for help at night to keep the coyotes out. Do we hear coyotes? Absolutely, we sure do. Do we hear them all the time? No. So whatever is here, as far as the coyote population, it's not a strong one. It's a small pack. But they are not encroaching in my goat pen, which is right there. And the woods are right there, guys. So they could come through. They are not doing that. Why? I asked to please, while you're out and about playing at night and hunting your food, if you can keep the coyotes away. And I truly, truly believe that they are cooperating with us. I also recently told them that we're going to have a 50-50 rule on the garden. And the reason I say that is because last year I had 2 beautiful tomatoes on my vine, and overnight those 2 tomatoes totally disappeared. So I said 50-50. They can have 50% as long as they leave us 50%. So if I grow zucchinis, melons, they get half my production as long as they leave the other half for us. And that way we're working as a team together and we're cooperating. And yes, I do know for a fact that that will work. So, and no, I don't have anything fenced in yet, and I don't plan to. And I can tell you this is different. This wasn't here the other day, so that's different. It almost looks like little tracks. I don't know, guys. That looks like a print. See that? They could be in here. But I don't think they're stepping where I planted, which is another hilarious. You see these 2 sticks? That's the rows I planted. So that's my markers. And if they're watching, they'll know that those are marked as rows of vegetables growing. I don't know, guys. Call me crazy. But they're out there. They're watching. They know. They're aware. They're intelligent. All right, guys. I wish I really knew for sure, but that's what I know for now. Somebody other than us covered my garden. Keep in mind, I have absolutely 0 next door neighbors. That's from working on goats again today. I have 0 next door neighbors. The property on this side is a hunting camp, and he hasn't been there for almost 2 years, so he hasn't even come up to hunt. And the property on the other side of him is another hunting camp, so they're only here for deer season. And then the property on the other side of that, so 3 properties over, is a huge tract of land that was recently timbered. Nobody lives on it. There's no houses on it. And then the next house down, which would be our closest neighbor on this side of the property, is an elderly lady, so we know she's not coming here. Okay, now let's talk about the property on this side. There is a guy who owns a tract behind us and alongside of us this way. It's an L-shaped property, or what they call flag property. He has 60-some acres. This is between him and us, at least 15 acres of that stuff. I know he hasn't been here. Okay, front of the property, there is nobody living there. That's thousands of acres of water management land. So we know there's nobody there who could have come and covered my gardens. And if anybody came down my driveway, my dogs would have let us know. So where does that leave us? What I call them, my forest friends. All right, guys. I know it sounds crazy, but never say never. All right, take care and God bless. We'll see you on the next video.